This is Aurora. It's a local AI. No API keys, no cloud, no third-party servers. And when I drop a dataset into it, watch what happens. This file is 1,000 samples of vibration sensor data from a factory bearing. The kind of telemetry that would normally sit in a dashboard nobody looks at until something breaks. Aurora's running every analytical method it has against this data right now. Hidden Markov regime detection, Granger causality, robust PCA, Hampel z-score. About 26 methods in total. And the most important thing isn't speed, it's this. Every finding Aurora returns cites the method that produced it, the exact row, the z-score, the original paper, 0 fabricated numbers. Aurora won't make anything up. That's not a marketing line, it's a contract. The moment the analysis completes, a decision contract fires. A webhook lands in my Discord channel with the cited method, the row number, the sigma value, and a 0 fabricated chip. Same payload, same instant, hits Slack too. This is a regular Discord server. No bot, no Zapier, no middleware, just Aurora running locally on my laptop, telling a channel what it found with citations attached. If you've ever wanted a local AI watching your data and posting to your community when something matters, this is what that actually looks like. Cited, defensible, local. Same engine, different data. This file is 1 day of server metrics. CPU load, memory usage, P99 latency, requests per second. About 1,400 rows at 1 minute resolution. Most of this day looks completely normal. A human watching the dashboard would see a calm line. Maybe go to bed. Aurora doesn't go to bed. It's running every detector simultaneously against the full timeline. Looking for regime shifts a person would miss. Hidden Markov on the latent state. Matrix profile for repeated motifs. Granger causality between the variables. Z-score on the residuals. While that runs, here's what's actually interesting about this dataset. There's a memory leak that starts around 2 a.m. By 5 a.m., the system is in a different regime entirely. Most monitoring tools would catch the symptom hours later, after the page fired. Watch what Aurora does. This is the findings panel. Each card is a separate method's verdict. Each one carries a confidence number, a claim ID, a method tag, and a fabricated count of 0. Look at the critical findings, 3 of them, all flagged the regime shift. Hampel z-score caught the latency spike. Robust PCA detected the multivariable departure. The Bayesian change point detector pinned the exact minute the system flipped state. These aren't hallucinations. These are named statistical tests with p-values with cited papers identifying a specific row as the regime transition. And as soon as it completes, the Slack ping lands 2 a.m. Cited, specific. The human on call would have slept through it. Aurora was already there. The most important thing about this is what Aurora didn't do. It didn't invent any of it. Every number roots back to a method and a paper. Defensibility is not the same as confidence. Now here's the part that surprised me when I first ran it. This file is 60 rows, 2 columns, time, and height. The data is from a ball dropping. The height column has measurement noise added. That's it. 60 rows of noise. I didn't tell Aurora it was physics. I didn't tell it gravity exists. I didn't give it the equations. I just gave it the data and asked it to fit a law. And Aurora rediscovered the equation for free fall. Y of t equals 1/2 at squared. The fitted coefficient on t squared comes back at negative 4.9, which is half of g, which means a equals negative 9.81 meters per second squared. Aurora derived the gravitational constant from 60 rows of noisy measurement data, cited to Brunton, Proctor, and Cutts, 2016. The paper that introduced Cindy, the symbolic identification method Aurora used to recover the law. A local AI on my laptop, no API keys, just rediscovered one of the foundational laws of physics from noise. This next demo is the one I think matters most. It's the contrast between what happens when you ask a regular AI a question about data and what happens when you ask Aurora. I'm going to run two agents back to back. The first one is what most AI assistants look like today. It's given a CSV, the factory bearing data, and asked, find me the biggest anomaly. Watch the answer. The biggest anomaly is at row 237 with a z-score of 4.21 sigma. It sounds specific, it sounds confident, specific row, specific number, looks credible. It is completely fabricated. There is no row 237 with that z-score. The number doesn't exist anywhere in the actual data. The agent invented it, confidently, plausibly, and without flagging it. This is what your AI assistant does when you ask it a quantitative question about data it doesn't actually understand. And it is everywhere right now. Aurora's loading. Give it a moment. Aurora takes longer than the language model because Aurora is actually doing the math. It's running the data set through the analytical pipeline, computing the actual statistics, building a signed bundle. The language model was predicting tokens. Aurora is computing reality. Here it comes. Look at Aurora's answer. It's longer. It's less punchy. It says there isn't a single biggest anomaly. There are outlier rows identified by robust PCA, claim ID robust_PCA-0003. Fabricated count 0. That is not Aurora being evasive. That is Aurora being correct. The data doesn't have a single dominant anomaly. The real signal is multi-row, a structural pattern across multiple observations that robust PCA decomposed into a low-rank subspace and an outlier set. Aurora will not fake a more satisfying answer just because the question wanted one. This is the whole pitch. Aurora is what AI looks like when it refuses to hallucinate. The agent that uses Aurora is defensible. Its claims trace back to named methods and cited papers. Every number above the output is computed, not guessed. Every finding has a signed bundle. Every bundle has an integrity hash. If you're building agents for finance, for healthcare, for operations, for anything where a hallucinated number has consequences, this is the layer you didn't know you needed. Aurora ships as a Python library, as an MCP server, and as the desktop app I'm about to show you, all wired into the same verification cortex, all local, all cited. Let me take you back to the server metrics data and show you what's actually inside these findings. Each card here represents a separate analytical method's verdict: Granger causality, hidden Markov regime detection, matrix profile, Bayesian online change point detection, robust PCA. These aren't AI hallucinations, they're statistical tests. Each one carries a p-value, a confidence interval, and a citation to the paper that defined it. Click into a finding. Aurora shows the evidence panel, the exact row that triggered, the z-score, the method spec, the cited paper, a fabricated count of 0. That's the chain of custody for the claim. Click another one, Granger causality between memory and p99 latency. Forward, p-value at 1.3 e-16. That's not a guess, that's a tested directional dependency. Memory pressure caused the latency spike, not the other way around. This is the difference between AI says there's an anomaly and a specific statistical test with a specific cited paper identified row 1382 as the regime transition. One you trust, one you verify. And every claim you see here gets bundled into a signed.aurora.json artifact when the run completes. Re-verifiable, citable, auditable. If you hand that bundle to anyone, they can recompute the integrity hash and rerun the analysis. The number has provenance. And this is the new Aurora desktop app, just shipped. Native install, frameless window, sidebar, navigation, drop a file anywhere on the window. CSV, JSON, Parquet, doesn't matter. Aurora runs it. The findings populate. The narrative card explains what Aurora found in plain English. Click any finding card for the full evidence panel. Everything you saw in this video runs on this app. Local. No API keys. Cited. Defensible. If this is the kind of AI you actually want, using your data, the kind that refuses to make things up, there's a few ways to follow along. The repo is open, the Patreon link is in the description. Subscribe for the next set of demos, and tell me in the comments, what dataset do you want Aurora to take apart next? This is Aurora, local, glassbox, cited, built to refuse to lie.